Hey, what's up everybody? Jessica Martinez with WFighter.com. Here with Stefanie.
Hello, Stefanie Guimaraes from American Top Team.
Supergirl!
Yes!
Yay!
Our Supergirl, and I've had the pleasure to pick up some wrestling tips from Stefanie this week. She's been really awesome, really hospitable. Everybody here at American Top Team.
Hello people, I'm Stefanie Guimaraes. So let me tell you guys about me a little bit. You already know, but let me say it again, it's never enough. I come from Brazil, and let's talk about these upcoming events, which is more important. I have these Brazilian Wrestling Nationals, which is gonna be in April 9. So I'm training really hard, you know, to get this title. And I tried last year, and then I got second. So this year it's the year that I know what to do. So it's not gonna come any cheap, but she's not gonna have this easier like my opponent had. So I'm just, you know, waiting to do my job and go to Brazil like in 2.5 weeks and do whatever it's supposed to be done. So I'm just showing her a little bit of, you know, like some stuff, like some drills and all that, some techniques, you know, that some people, like, I learned from really good guys here in UT. I have all these people that can teach me, and you know, you can have much of this work we have here anywhere else in the world. You know, in Brazil I train in different parts of the world, so I really know what's really, you know, important, like the talents we have here. So it's a gift to be here and then train with guys like them and like show them, the new people, what's up, you know, a little bit of techniques and all that. So
now, why don't you tell us how long you've been wrestling?
Well, I'm a baby in a wrestling competition and wrestling, everything, life. I'm still a baby. It's been the second year that I've been doing the wrestling for real. I mean, this is the first year for real that I've been doing wrestling. That I said, you know what? That's my background. You know, that's where I came from. Like, this is my thing. You know, I feel comfortable doing wrestling other than any martial arts in the cage. So second year, 2 years only. So imagine what's gonna be in the new 5 years from now. So I look forward to it.
Now, what exactly, you mentioned about the wrestling competition.
Yes.
This is for a title?
Yeah, we have two tournaments. The first one's gonna be a week before, which is the state. I am the state champion in Brazil, but I'm just gonna make sure this title is mine again. But the one that I'm really focused about is the nationals, because I can't be the second, the number 2 again. I'm gonna be the number 1. That's what I'm like focused and, you know, keeping like on the mat to make it happen, you know, like training really hard.
Now, what is your other primary martial arts background?
Well, I would say boxing and stand-up, you know, like I came from Muay Thai. My main thing was Muay Thai. I've done that so long, like so many years straight, and then since I was like 14 years old, and I'm 21 now, so it's been quite a while. But 2 years ago, when I first started doing wrestling, I was like, wait a second. That's what I should be doing like since I was 14. So, you know, but that's okay. Everything happens for a reason, and everything has its time to happen. So, what's gonna be? I have this wrestling competition now coming up, and which is very important, you know, for me to represent my country, and also I'll be doing the pre-Olympics in Pan Am, so nothing bigger than that for me.
And that's all happening around the same time?
Yeah, the pre-Olympics is gonna be probably in the middle of this year. The tryouts, it's just the tryouts first, because we have like, you know, competition against all the South American and also here, United States. So yeah, it's pretty much in the beginning of the year. I mean, in the middle of the year. Yeah.
Now, what about your plans for MMA? When was your last fight? Your last fight, was it in 2009?
Yes, my last fight, unfortunately, was in 2009, and it's been so long, like, you know, I couldn't wait to get back to to fighting again inside the cage, but all the opponents, all the events, they couldn't find anybody. I had the event, you know, and but they couldn't find any opponents, which make us like, so what I'm doing here, you know what I mean? I'm here to fight, I'm available, you know, just, I never picked my fights, like all the fights that I did in mixed martial arts, I never picked somebody. I always said, okay, I'm doing it, and nothing else happened, you know. I'm like, okay, so what's next? And we know the events, the big events, the primary qualifiers, like for you to go in. So I don't have, the main things that I don't have enough fights to apply for these major fights. So as long as I don't have it, I would do it. You know, I would start doing like starting from the beginning. Let's do it.
So in other words, we need to find you some opponents.
Yes, sure.
You hear that? 145.
Yeah.
The record is 1-1. I mean,
Step
come
up.
on.
Step up. You know, I'm really focused about wrestling now, and after that, I'll be having like enough time to focus MMA and then start doing it all back again. You know, and I hope somebody shows up and, you know, steps up, and then we can fight, so I can show the world what's up. Once again.
How is it that you're going to go about being a part of the Olympics?
Now I'm as an alternate. I don't know if you guys understand what it means, but as an alternate, it's like the second person. You know, you have the first one, and then you have the second person. So I really want to make sure before the 2012, I'm really scheduled for 2016. 2016, I'll be there in Rio. It's going to be the Olympics there. But for this one, 2012, I don't know. We're going to do the tryouts and see who's going. So,
when will you find out that information?
This year. This is going to be all the tryouts I need to.
Okay.
Yeah, for the Pan Ams, for the pre-Olympics, and the state and the national. So, you know, I'm training my ass off to make sure that I win all the competitions I need. It's really rough, you know, it's against Cubans and all that, and the girls are really good. I've trained with them before, and, you know, it's like, it's professionalism. Everybody's getting really good, and it's just one side, which is the Olympics. Every athletes want to be from the Olympics, so it's a big step.
Why don't you give us a few more details about who it is that you train here in wrestling with,
Yes.
like your coach and also your sparring partner?
Sure. Here at ATT, I train with, my main trainer here at ATT is Jason Kelly, and I also train with Cami Barzini, so, but Jason is the one that is really, you know, like putting me into the wrestling technique. So, and also we train, I spar and wrestle with Hector. I think I'm the only girl that does that, pretty much, you know. We spar here. It's horrible, but it's great because I learn a lot, and he teaches me like many stuff. And yeah, it's just great. You know, I train with really hard like partners and guys, like college guys all the time, and you know, guys from high school, like wrestling high school, like the state champion and all that. So, you know, I'm having the biggest, I think the greatest camp for me in wrestling I would never guess. And, you know, I'm just trying to extract like every single good part of it and then putting it all together on me, and then after all, like show that, you know, like what I learned, you know. So I think that's it.
Check out those guns, man. I can't stop staring at them.
That's nothing,
Ridiculous.
You know? I'm just cutting weight, so it's not that big now. I gotta be on my weight, 150. I wrestle at 158, so I gotta be on the weight. So it's like diet and training, specific for this. Because if not, I have like, you know, like my strength makes me go like 170 and over. So I gotta be always watching it.
Well, besides fighting, and you know, your obviously goals with wrestling, what other things, hobbies and things like that you have on the side?
Yeah, tell us about your hobbies.
Well, you know, you guys have been here just a little bit, and you guys can see what I like to do. but I'm chill, you know. I like to go out and go out with my friends and dance and have fun, all that, you know, like have people that like me around me and, you know, have some fun. And I'm still young, so I try to mix them, like not go, you know, I don't drink, I don't do nothing like that, but, you know, I just want to have fun. And then when I say I want to have fun tonight, we're going to be like up till whenever and just having fun and dancing or whatever.
Yes, we know this about about Stefanie for sure.
I don't hide it. I tell them that I really like doing it. You know, that's part of my life. I do my job really good, like really well done. But on the other hand, I like to have my people, my friends with me, like going out and doing all this stuff. So, but it's pretty chill, you know. As soon as, I mean, as far as you know what you're doing and doing responsibility, everything's fine.
What about beyond, you know, obviously you're really young right now.
Yeah.
And we're going to go through your whole career.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What do you have planned as goals beyond fighting, like in your later years? What do you think about that?
Later on, I was talking to my new managers and all that, you know, like, I really like to be on the media, you know, I really like to make part of the media and shows and, you know, like, the fighting, it's really good, but we know that it won't last like years and years, and you know, like it's a very tough sport. I'm talking about me. Some girls, like they're 30 something, and I think it's not young enough like to be fighting, but they started like whenever they were 25 or something, whatever. So I'm just saying that the way I started when I was 18 years old, for real, like as a professional. So I started young, and my body's like, we know that you can have much through the years. Let's see.
Hey everybody out there, Stefanie Guimaraes has only been wrestling for 2 years.
That's my second year for real, you know? So now I'm just a beginner, but
she's a natural. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's an amazing piece of
great
information.
And that's what other people see too, you know, like people from other countries, from wrestling, like the real wrestling, they come to me from other countries like Cuba and here in the United States, you like, just walk a little bit. So they like, wow, you know, you just gotta work on it and then it's gonna be great. So, I'm doing it, woo!
Yeah.